So I'm the vice president, Rockit Pest. Yeah, we do pest control in 4 different states in the southeast. We have about 380 vehicles or so out there right now. We cover South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. We were using Wex before. I mean, challenges, the website was not the most user-friendly for us. Ordering cards was a pain. Their support honestly wasn't the greatest. We've bought and we've purchased so many different companies that when we created accounts on there, like every time we wanted to say set up Florida or set up a different state, it had to be a different almost account, a sub account in Wex. By the time we were done, we had 6 sub accounts. So if I needed a card, I had to find the right sub account. You couldn't just do a master search. It was rough. If you wanted a free card, it was like 5 to 10 business days. And then if you wanted the card sooner, it was like $25, $50, not 50, probably $25 for like a FedEx service overnight. So I mean, it's not an if people are gonna lose a card; it's a when we're gonna lose cards. It was just a hassle to wait for a new one in the middle of busy season. The rebates as well just weren't where we need to be, compared to one of the reasons why we switched. And we'd have to run reports and give it to my analyst to match up tank size to fuel to number of times someone filled up, days of the week. I mean, you'd hopefully try to catch it. But if it's one person in a big branch, I mean, we have one location I'm in now, Greenville, they have 50 vehicles. I mean, if one person's stealing fuel, I mean, it's not going to move the budget that much. I met Darren in Texas at the pest control convention. And literally we walked through and I heard there was a gas card company. I was like, great, like you're here, I'm going to talk to you. I went up, talked to Darren. We just went back and forth a couple things. And then she hit on the Azuga integration, and it just no one else has even talked about that or can do it. And I was like, all right, like let's go. I mean, we went from a conversation to implementation in weeks. The appealing part for me was when I can physically turn on the device and the geofencing so they can't get fuel unless it's plugged in at the pump. I mean, because we've had theft in the past. We've had people steal thousands of gallons of fuel because they're just filling up random people at random times. With no savings in rebates at all, I would have switched to Coast just because of that, to be honest. And then also, I mean, the one thing I also really like about the card is the way it's linked to the cell phone, because we have people that quit all the time and just leave their shit in a truck. As long as they leave their company phone, which they normally 9% do, they can't get fuel. And 1, I can shut it off, but 2, if they don't have their company phone, they still can't activate it to get it before the card's even deactivated. You always have guys that want to get different types of fuel or buy stuff inside or just whatever, buy a car wash, or the gas stations make it very convenient for people to buy other stuff. That's their job. I respect that as a business person. But allowing it not to do that, not to be able to swipe inside at all. I mean, it's just is because even with Wex, I mean, people would get car washes at Spinks, because they could add it on, and like it won't let them. It's going to save money, and especially with your telematics, it's going to be key to help with theft. I mean, and that's one of my biggest things, because I can't stop that from happening. Realistically, between $30,000 and $50,000 potential savings for my fleet for this year, just by switching to a different card. We're meeting Ashley every 2 weeks, 3 weeks to go through the next step of turning this on and clicking that. So she's hand holding us through that, doing her thing. She did a training session with all my managers a couple weeks ago. I got on with the whole entire company, teaching them how to use it. So I mean, the support's been there, which is what we need.